Alright guys, I don't usually do like pay-per-view previews or recaps of pay-per-views and stuff like that because who would really want to listen to me? I'm just a wrestling fan, I'm not in the business, there's a lot of YouTube channels out there. They do complete previews of the matches and stuff like that. So I don't really do that. I mean, I only have 86, I think, followers. So if you're watching this, thank you so much. Just want to give my opinion so far on the WWE product. And I know tonight is Extreme Rules. And I have to say, I'm not really looking forward to this pay-per-view at all. And I don't want to be one of those negative wrestling fans. I know there's a lot on internet wrestling fans, and they seem to always like tear apart the product. And I don't want to be part of that group because I'm a wrestling fan. I've been a wrestling fan since 1991. If there's wrestling in the title, I watch it. I watch WCW, ECW, WWE, of course, Ring of Honor, some independent like PWG. Again, there's so much wrestling out there, you can't keep track. I also watch TNA. I know a lot of people have given up on that product, but I suggest watching. Just watch Impact. Give it a couple of weeks. I think with the wrestlers, they're trying to do their best at trying to keep TNA alive. But tonight is our Extreme Rules, and I guess you could say that the pay-per-views don't really mean anything anymore. It's not like how it was back in the day when they had pay-per-view and you were like so excited to see it. I mean, you can honestly say that WWE is pretty much out of the pay-per-view business now that they have the network. So I don't think they do much of building up a pay-per-view card anymore as they did back in the day. But you look at tonight's card, you have the main event, Roman Reigns against AJ Styles in an Extreme Rules match. I was really surprised they picked AJ Styles to be the next contender for the title. Just because, he was a fan favorite, and I know they're trying to build Roman Reigns as the face of the company, a fan favorite. So I was really interested that they picked, AJ Styles to be the challenger. And, I thought maybe they would pick Chris Jericho, someone like that, a heel, to compete with, Roman Reigns. I would, in a perfect world, AJ Styles would win the title tonight. I don't think that's going to happen. Roman Reigns, they've been building Roman Reigns for a whole year, so I doubt they're going to make him drop the title. So definitely he's going to probably go over tonight. And then my worry is what's going to happen with AJ Styles after this. Are they going to do a third match? Is AJ Styles a heel? Because last Monday he kind of looked like he was a heel with Gallows and Anderson. So what's going to happen with AJ Styles after this? If he doesn't win what's going to be the outcome? Is Anderson and Gallows going to turn on AJ Styles? Is that going to happen tonight? I don't know. I think they're going to play it safe, and Roman Reigns goes clean over AJ Styles tonight. And I don't know what they'll do with Styles after this. Maybe he'll be stuck in 6-man tag teams with the Club. Again, can't they think of a better name for that? But WWE trying to market, get their monies out of the Bullet Club, name. I guess they don't own the name Bullet Club. We have then, speaking of the Club, Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows, you have them against the Usos, and this must be the 50th time we've seen them, wrestle each other. With SmackDown and Raw. I mean, with 6-man tag teams and stuff like that. I think they ruined Anderson and Gallows. They should have kept them kind of like a mystery, coming in and have their first match at a pay-per-view instead of having it, on Raw. But it's just like there's no. It's kind of like when AJ Styles and Chris Jericho, they had a million matches before they had the WrestleMania match. We've seen it so many times. It becomes, it's like, what are we going to see again? Now they made a tornado tag team matches. There is like a stipulation in this one, but I would have preferred them to do like Anderson and Gallows, kind of like how like Hall and Nash was in WCW. Keep it mystery. Don't have them wrestle every like Raw. Keep it a mystery, have them wrestle on a pay-per-view and stuff like that. Dean Ambrose versus Chris Jericho. I love the Chris Jericho heel turn. I think he's better as a heel. I see Dean Ambrose being, winning that match. I don't know about Jericho's contract. I don't know if he's going to be going back to, doing shows with Fozzy. So I don't know how much longer he has with this run. IC match, The Miz versus Kevin Owens and Cesaro and Sami Zayn. For me, I think The Miz should keep the title because you want a strong heel. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, I think Kevin Owens should be elevated to the heavyweight title picture. I don't know if they're building Cesaro. One thing about Cesaro, can we please change his entrance music? It's just the sirens. It's just annoying. Now he has this new thing. He comes out in a suit. He rips his suit off. He's got that new gimmick now, trying to get over with the crowd. And then we have Sami Zayn. I mean, I don't know. Maybe they're going to be both Sami Zayn as the new IC champion. I think The Miz should keep it for a while. You know, as a heel champion, it's always good when you have a strong heel champion for a couple of months, and you build the challenger up, you know, a babyface, and then you collide at a pay-per-view, and the babyface finally wins the belt. That's been done so many times in wrestling. I've been a wrestling fan since 1991. I've seen it a million times. Kalisto versus Rusev. You know, I'm not a Kalisto fan, so I'm going to go with Rusev with this one. But I think what they're trying to do is to build Kalisto as kind of like Rey Mysterio, as that underdog champion, that he's fighting all these bigger guys, and somehow he gets the win. I really feel the U.S. title has kind of dropped since Cena. I don't know. We got Charlotte and Natalya in a submission match. Where is Sasha Banks? You know, the crowd's been like, she's been the hottest diva. The crowd's calling her name, chanting her name at all the Raws. I don't know. I mean, I really believe at WrestleMania they should have done Charlotte and Sasha at WrestleMania, but they're saving it for, I think, for SummerSlam. I don't know if you wait too long, if that ship's gonna sail, you know. But we haven't really seen Sasha Banks in like forever on Raw. She's not in any programs at all. I think the problem is they don't want her to overshadow Natalya and her build up to this match. So then we have the New Day against the Vaudevillains. Not really into that match at all. I predict the New Day to win. I mean, I don't see them losing the titles. They're probably going to keep it. And, you know, and then we got, you know, also the pre-show is Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin. What happened to Dolph Ziggler, man? I mean, you know, I don't know if... I'm out of words to see like how his stock has dropped in the last couple of months. I mean, I think that he definitely needs a turn. He needs a heel run as soon as possible. I don't know. I mean, I think that he's a good wrestler, and you know, I don't think they know what they're doing with him. And I really don't think WWE knows what they're doing, and I don't think there's long-term plans for anything really, compared to like, you know, back in the day when everything was like stretched out. I really feel like they book it week to week, and if you look at WrestleMania, I mean, I don't want to be a negative fan, but WrestleMania, the build-up was so weak. Usually like January, February, and March are very strong months for WWE. You know, exciting Raws. You know, you build up to WrestleMania, the countdown, all that, and it just felt like lackluster. And the whole product is lackluster right now. And the whole thing with Shane McMahon doesn't make any sense. You put him in a match with Undertaker at WrestleMania, he loses, but now he can still run Raw? I mean, there's no point. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. And they never explain that. I mean, they're just trying to say, well, the ratings went up, but the ratings have been going down. It's like, where's Triple H? I mean, you know, he's going to make a return soon. It's just really, you know, the product is not that good. And I hope that, you know, guys, like when Cena returns, you know, Seth Rollins, maybe Randy Orton, they could probably elevate the product, but it's just been really bad. And that's my take on WWE right now. What do you think about WWE right now? You know, leave a comment, let me know. But we'll see what happens.